Tuesday night, and I'm here with my wonderful, lovely best friend, regional consultant Javier Heredia, who's had another busy day with all of his various things that he does, but I believe still managed to get his couple of calls done. So I'm interested to find out how everything went. Javier, are you there, my friend?
Yes, Richard. How are you?
Fantastic. Buenos noches, señor.
Buenas noches. And it is very buenas noches. It is now 10:45 p.m. and I'm literally walking into my house for the first time since I left, which is about 7.
So if there is anybody out there saying, I'm too busy for this, everybody call Javier and tell him that. And he'll say, no, you're not.
Everybody call me at once. I'll totally answer.
You can totally answer.
Yeah.
All right, my friend, how did today go?
It went very well. As you've already alluded to, very busy. I was able to make 2 calls. I reached out to my friend Travis. The gentleman's a realtor. And I've not spoken to him in over a year. And I called him up, and he answered right away. I said, hey, Travis, this is Javier. We met at the professional networking. Well, not professional networking, but it was at Landmark.
Okay.
Which is personal development. Over a year ago. And he's like, yeah, man, how's it going? I said, really good. I said, listen, I'm glad I caught you. I'm in the restaurant. Our dinner rush is just coming in. But I want to just connect with you and invite you to come down. I want you to come down next week and I'll buy you a pizza. And I said, I want to share with you what I'm doing. Like I said, I opened up a new restaurant. He's like, really? He's like, where? I said, it's down by the medical district. I said, you should come by and check it out. He's like, yeah, I'd love to, man. And, just to connect and see how you're doing, see how your real estate stuff is doing. How's it going? He's like, really well. I'm like, that's awesome, man. I haven't spoken to you in a while. I've been really busy with stuff. And, let's just Tuesday at 2 p.m., come on down. And he said, let me look at my calendar. He looks at his calendar and he says, yeah, totally. I said, awesome. Well, yeah, man, like I said, I got to get going because everybody's rushing coming in now. But, yeah, man, I got you down. It'd be great to talk to you again, and we can catch up and see what you've been doing in the last year. So
great.
He's like, yeah, totally.
And
I look forward to it.
Here's what's interesting about that. You followed a couple of the rules of the 5, which is great. But you kind of let the rule 6 come in again because you'd obviously got on well at Landmark and you were very much yourself. Let's catch up. I want to show you what I'm doing. Come to the new restaurant and stuff. You did great. And that being yourself was, at the end of the day, we just want the opportunity to show the business. So, and you're successful at that. So good job. Great. Can't fault it. Great job. So next.
And then the other call, we got really busy. I was helping the staff out. Was a follow-up with Gary. I left him a voicemail yesterday, and I played her out. How I was going to make the call with him if he answered. If he didn't answer, what I was going to say. But he answered, and I said, hey, Gary, how's it going? He's like, hey, Javier, sorry I didn't call you yesterday. I got your phone call. I really apologize for not calling you back. I said, no, that's fine. Totally fine. I said, I know you're super busy. No big deal. But I'm calling you just because I want to share with you some really good changes that are happening with Ambit Energy. I said, I made the mistake and I let the opportunity kind of lie in limbo for a while. And that was, 2 months ago. So I do apologize for that. But I want to share with you, we're expanding into a big market, which is Japan's going to double the size of the company. And we're expanding in markets within the U.S. I said, so I don't know if this is the right time or not, but I still wanted to reach out and give you an update on the new exciting things that are happening. He's like, no, that's awesome. I appreciate it. Don't need to apologize, he said. But you're right. I'm in a transition from one job to another one. But he said, the business makes perfect sense to me, he said. But right now, you're right. It's right now, it's not my right time. So where I can really sit down and focus on Ambit. But he said, for sure, in 60 to 90 days, once I get this new role down, he says I'll totally open up to look at it again, and maybe that'll be my right time. I said, that's cool. I said, perfectly fine. I said, keep me updated on your new job, you know, whatever you're doing. I mean, you are my neighbor, you know, definitely I'll see you around when I, you know, go fly or whatever, because he's right next door. Mm-hmm. So he says, yeah, absolutely, that's great, you know. So I kept it short, brief, sweet. So then he goes to the drip list.
And that's great, and it's respectful. It's not pushy. You know, the network marketers out there, the numbers game people might have pushed a little harder, but I don't believe we need to do that. You know, when we have a mindset of just needing to get three, you know, the power of getting three, you can take your time and you can be respectful. So when it is the right time for Gary, he knows that you're not going to be pushy because you've been cool in the past. And I think that's worth the investment. I truly do.
Yeah.
I think you did great. I think, you know, you gave him a call. You said, hey, listen, you know, last time we spoke, you know, I'm sorry, I kind of we didn't finish up on the whole Ambit thing. And you took the responsibility for it, which was vulnerable, which is great. People warmed to that. And you said that was my fault. But I just wanted to kind of keep you up to date with some of the changes. And you said about the expansions, which is great. You didn't mention about your own expansion, did you, or your own kind of changes? What's happened since in 3 months? And you didn't need to, but
yeah, I didn't talk about my increase in income. You know.
Yeah, I think because also 3 months is not really kind of long enough to kind of justify that. But what you did was great. You talked about the change that happened in Ambit. You could have talked about the changes happened in you, especially if you maybe just promoted. If you just got from regional to senior, that would have been good to talk to him about. And then you said, look, you know, I'm sorry that I didn't, you know, complete the cycle last time we last spoke, and just want to check to see if there's, you know, the timing is better for you. And you asked him respectfully. He said, well, you know, just in the middle of changing jobs, and I get that. You know, in the few times that I've actually had a job, or you know, in that type of situation, it's all encompassing. And he said, give me 60 to 90 days or whatever it is. And you said, yeah, and that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yep. You did great.
Yeah.
Just
I think
purge him to the drip list.
Exactly. And I think you said something very important earlier that I really like is you're not pushing, right? We're not in a rush. But with that said, you're right. You're not in a rush, but you have to do something every day. You have to make one or two calls, not one. 2 calls every single day with this system and not be in a rush. But, yeah, you're not in a rush, but you're doing something every day. It's not like, well, if I'm not in a rush, I'll do 1 call every 6 months. No.
Mm-mm.
With him, you're not in a rush, but you are in a rush to make sure that you show
in your business
opportunity in your business to different people. But it's a consistent effort every single day. But
and
you're
that's
not in a rush to.
That's exactly right. Yeah, because again, you know, we're not in a rush with him. You're absolutely right. You know, we don't want to push him, but you are in a rush. You want to promote through the compensation plan as quickly as you can. So the rush is the fact you're doing something every day. You nailed it. You know, 30 to 60 minutes every day, a couple of calls every day, do the accountability call, and you will promote. We're not in a rush with each individual person, but we are in a rush with ourselves in that we do something every day. Yeah, that's
right.
An interesting observation. I think that's well put indeed. Anything else for today?
No, that was it. Just another really super busy day. Tomorrow I have to go fly, so I'm gonna make my calls before I head to the airport at 5 p.m. because I'll be flying all night until like midnight. So it forces me to make my 2 calls before I head out to fly. So I'll be making them earlier in the day, so it'll be instead of waiting in the evening when people get out of work. So I have that expectation that I might get a voicemail, so I want to be prepared for that. And just depending on who I contact, I gotta get my list in front of me. But it's either just leaving a voicemail, say, hey, this is Javier, just trying to reach you. I'll call me back when you get a chance. You know, I don't want to. Is that the correct thing to do? Or I don't want to really say a whole lot.
No, that's exactly right.
Call me back, right?
Yeah, we do the 4-call process. You know, some people call and they don't leave a message, they don't leave anything, but that's wrong. We want to basically get into a position where we can get something done or purge the name, and you can't do that if you don't leave messages. So first call is, hey, this is Javier. Been trying to get hold of you. Give me a call. Second one, hey, Javier, I left a message earlier. This is Javier. I left a message for you earlier. Just give me a call when you get a chance. The third one is the next day. You say, hey, I left you a couple of messages, a little concerned. You're usually really good at getting back to me. Hoping everything's okay. This is Javier. Give me a call when you can. And then the fourth one is, hey, obviously, I think you must be out of town or something's going on because I've left a few messages. You haven't called me back. This is the last time I'm going to call you. When you get this message, do give me a call. If not, then I'll just get back to you in a couple of months or something. I want to say that's the last call. I want to take it away from him, and I want to purge him from my list, and then we'll call him back in 3 months because it's more important to get a new name on your list than keep calling the same name.
Yep.
You're
not beating a dead horse
coming everywhere. Exactly.
Right.
And it gets desperate. God, he keeps calling me. Why does he keep calling me? No. 4 calls in that particular structure, and that'll do great. But that's fantastic. Yep. So when do you want to do the accountability call, if we are going to be able to tomorrow?
It will have to be done. Let me look at my flight schedule. I'll text you later. I just want. Right, from the cockpit. What's that sound? Just a jet engine blowing up. No big deal, because I wasn't paying attention to it. You'll be fine. What's that whining sound? Oh, just we're in a steep dive.
just one thing, one little bit of coaching for people who are accountability partners. Sometimes there are evenings where you cannot get together, and I have that with a few of my people I'm working with every day, and that we do the purge call every week. I do that with a lot of my team. And if they can't call me or I can't be available, we just do a text exchange. Just saying, hey, this is what I did. This is what got done. So we get back on the phone as quick as we can, but we don't let a day go by without the communication happening. And so that's perfectly fine as well. It just means that, you're still being accountable. You're still getting back to the person. Ideally, I'd like you and I, obviously, Javier, during this week to be speaking so that we can record it and put it on the Facebook page. But if you cannot get hold of me at all, just text me tomorrow, and we'll kind of do a double hit on Thursday night.
Okay.
All right, my friend. We're good to go? Nothing else we need to talk about? We're good?
Nope, that was it.
Fantastic. So another successful day. So we got an appointment yesterday with Rob next Monday, and we got an appointment today with Travis next Tuesday. So good deal.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Little by little.
Fantastic. All right, my friend. Thank you very much. Good luck tomorrow. Call me if you need me, and I'll either hear from you via text or I'll speak to you tomorrow night. And but this call's going on Facebook page tonight, so we'll be good to go. Thanks very much for calling in, my friend.
Thank you, Richard. Appreciate it.
Adios, amigo.
Adios.
See you later. Bye.